I am at the Hershey RV Show and we're looking at another trailer. This is the Rain from Keystone and we're looking at a 15 RB. Don't have the exact weights yet because this is actually a prototype, but definitely under 3,500 pounds. They're hoping to get it to around 3,300 and a hitch weight is under 400 pounds, hoping to hit around 375. They've done some really unique things both in terms of construction and also in terms of just the way the interior is designed. A lot of really neat stuff here, so let's have a look at it. Before we head inside, just want to show you a couple things on the outside. So you notice that we have this red light strip at the back, which is kind of neat. And then at the bottom, you've got this green light strip. So they're really looking for a unique look at the campsite and going down the road. And we've also got metal for a sidewall. And this is automotive grade, and so they're able to paint it like an automotive grade, and that's where you're getting this beautiful green color, which apparently is shared only with Mercedes-Benz Europe. So that's kind of a neat little nugget about this trailer. Other features out here, so we are getting a torsion axle along with these 15-inch off-road tires, and you can see we've got stabilizers both back and front. I'll give you a look at this outside storage as well. You got a nice pass-through. You're going to be able to put your dining tent and everything in here. Nicely finished as well. And just around the front, we do get dual propane tanks. I believe that is standard. Manual tongue jack, but of course you can always option that even at your dealer if it's not from the factory, if you want an electric one. All right, let's head inside. So on our right, in this 15RB, we have a Murphy bed. And nicely styled. So, you know, it's always great that you can have both a bed and a couch. So typically on our bunkhouse style trailers, they're not able to fit this in, but in this one, you've got it. And you'll also notice that there are no cabinet doors already. So actually, let me just show you underneath the couch. They're trying to get rid of some of the pain points. So they're eliminating doors. They're going to use sort of like bungees or so on to keep things inside. You can let me know in the comments whether you think that's a good idea or not. Interesting, nice solid valances. And you've got nice little closets on either side of the bed. And, you know, very nice finish. The quality of this cabinetry looks definitely a cut above. And they were explaining to me as well that the way it is designed, it's much less impervious to water. So you should not have any bubbling if it does, for whatever reason, get wet. Like these cushions, very nice styling to them. And again, you can see that nice cabinetry with the television above it. You can see there's a USB charger, a 120 volt plug in there as well. We are getting both a furnace, so you can see it just underneath the fridge there. And we're also getting a fireplace right here. So you can sit on your couch and have a nice little fire going if it's just, you just want to take the chill off. So there's another one of those cabinet doorless cabinets, and got a nice microwave oven, nice stainless steel design. We've got the Furion 2-burner cooktop, and we do have a range hood as well. Very large round sink with a very nice modern looking faucet. And there's the controller for the furnace right there. Another 120 volt outlet in behind the sink there. And this fridge opens both ways. It is a 12 volt. I believe he said there was 200 watts of solar on the roof as well, which is great. You know that I always like to have that solar port, and I have to believe that they have it. I'll just put up on the screen whether they do or not. I'll ask the rep. Having a little trouble figuring out how that freezer opened, but it's from the middle. So a very good size, nice drawer style freezer. And I feel like maybe that doorless idea for the cabinets with all that plumbing underneath there, that might be one they want to put some sort of a covering on, just because everything else looks so finished in this trailer. So there we have an exhaust fan at the back of the bathroom, which is great. And plenty of bathroom storage. I feel like though this bottom part, they could maybe make a little bit better use of that space. But anyway, you have your water heater controller here in the bathroom. Some nice hooks. So they're really trying to sort of upgrade just the overall look and feel of things. I noticed though that we don't have a toilet paper holder. Kind of feel like because we're putting in these beautiful touches, that maybe we should have a matching toilet paper holder too, but that's nitpicky. We have a medicine cabinet here. Very nice. Nice sized mirror as well. Hello. And then we've got a nice shower here. Now there is quite a rise So let's just do the good old headroom test. Just kick off the shoes here, and I'm gonna see if I can do this even with the bag still on. And all right, so you can see I'm definitely gonna need to be in the skylight, but nonetheless, I can definitely fit, and I've got about another 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. So even though it's the big rise to get up into the shower pan, still, you know, I can stand. And so that makes this a very usable dry bath for me. And I love that it is a dry bath for such a small trailer. All right, let's take a look at a couple more things about the construction and the interior. So first of all, underneath we have a gray powder-coated huck bolt frame, bit of a higher quality of frame, and they've really tried to highlight that with the gray paint. And then in terms of construction, you can see that it's all composite. So we have that metal grade on the outside along with a composite that it's adhered to. Then you have foam block insulation, and then there's going to be a composite on the inside. Now for this prototype, they didn't use the composite on the inside, so this is more of a standard RV wall. But nonetheless, it's nice to see, you know, a Keystone, a brand like Keystone, starting to move towards this kind of construction. So you have composite in the floor, in the walls, and in the ceiling, although they do have a TPO roof above the composite roof. Nonetheless, though, they've really tried to eliminate any of those places where you're going to run into water penetration and soft floors and wood getting soaked and mold. Another neat feature, and I just see this on the literature, but it looks like they're planning a fold-out or a fold-up bunk that's going to go above the dinette. So I'm guessing that that table goes down, you can convert that into a small bed, and then maybe even another bunk up above. That'd be a really neat feature, something that I'd love to see in a lot of couples trailers, just to, if you needed to add that extra kid, that you'd have somewhere to sleep them. It's time to talk pros and cons of the Keystone Rain. Let's start with pros. Number one, I love the composite and automotive metal construction. It mostly eliminates the possibility of water penetration causing structural damage, which should mean a long-lasting trailer. Second, I love the upgrade to a torsion axle. It smooths out the ride, which helps with longevity and also with ease of towing. Third, I really appreciate the quality of finishes both inside and out. They are trying to make it look premium, and by and large, I'd say they've succeeded. Now for the cons. My first con is the very traditional exterior shape. I'd like to see something a little more original and aerodynamic that really communicates that this trailer is something special. Second, it's still relatively heavy. It would be awesome if this floor plan could be towable by a 3,500 pound tow capacity vehicle. As it is, it's perfect for 5,000 pound tow capacity SUVs. Finally, I wish the roof was a single piece from bottom front to bottom rear with no membrane involved, just to cement the trailer status as a composite camper. All right, so we're wrapping it up at the Keystone booth here, looking at the Rain. I think that is a really fascinating trailer, especially given that it's come from one of the larger manufacturers. Let's move on and look at some more trailers.